Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Thomas Go Fishing from 1989. So let's get started. When Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river as he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch, but his driver said no. What would Sir Topham Hatter say if he was late? But Thomas still thought it would be lovely to stop by the river. Every time he met another Indian, he would say, I want to fish. But they all had the same answer. Indians don't go fishing. Silly stick in the mud, thought Thomas. One day he stopped at Udo to take in water at the station by the river. Out of order, water, said Thomas. I'm thirsty. Never mind, said his driver. We'll get some water from the river. They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge. Then the driver let the bucket down to the water. The bucket was old and had 5 holes, so they had to fill it, pour it up, and empty it into Thomas' tank as quickly as they could, several times over. They finished at last. That's good, puffed Thomas, and Andy and Carabel ran happily behind. Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his border. Steam began to hiss from his safety valve. In an alarming way, there's too much steam, said his driver. Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I'm going to burst. I'm going to burst. They damped down his fire and staggered on. I have just a pain. I have just a pain, Thomas hissed. They stopped just outside the last station, uncoupled Andy and Carabel, and ran. Thomas, who was still hissing, fit to bust, on a silent right out of the way. Then, while the conductor telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found, notice in a large letter which he hung on Thomas in front and behind, danger, keep away. Soon, an inspector and Sir Topham Hatter arrived. Cheer up, Thomas, they said. We'll soon, we will soon put you right. The driver told him what had happened. So the feed pipe is blocked, said the inspector. I'll just look in the tank. He climbed up and peeked in. There he came down. Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see. Certainly, Inspector, replied Sir Top Hat Hatter. He clammed up. He clammed up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise. Inspector, he whispered, can you see fish? Gloriously, goodness me, how did the fish get there, driver? We must had fished them out from the river when our buckets, replied Thomas driver. Well, Thomas, so you and your driver had been fishing, but fish don't suit you. We must get them out. They all took turns at fishing in Thomas' sink, while Sir Top Hat Hatter looked on and told them how to do it. When they had caught all the fish, they had a lovely picnic. They had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips. That was good, said Sir Top Hat Hatter. But fish don't suit you, Thomas. So you mustn't do it again. No, sir, I won't, said Thomas sadly. Indians don't go fishing, it's too uncomfortable. So that was So that was Thomas Go Fishing for 1989. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.